Hello viewers, welcome to our daily bulletin. Following are the headlines.
Prime Minister Nguyen attends Commercial Councillors Conference. Vietnam records $865 million in trade surplus in the first 2 months of 2016. Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City issue international driving permits.
The Commercial Councillors Conference 2016 opened in Hanoi on February 26th. Prime Minister Nguyen attended the event.
At the event, Minister of Industry and Trade Xuan said the conference is expected to have Vietnamese businesses maximize opportunities afforded by free trade agreements to which the Southeast Asian country is a signatory. Hailing commercial affairs officers' contributions to the success of the industry and trade sector, Deputy Minister of Industry and Trade Nguyen suggested they focus on export promotion. The officers should target promising markets, attach more importance to the industrial sector, and make the best use of opportunities brought about by the integration process, he said. Addressing the event, Prime Minister Nguyen said commercial councillors should work as a bridge to have Vietnamese businesses boost exports and promote their products abroad. The government leader urged the councillors to take every opportunity to remove trade barriers and limit anti-dumping lawsuits. He said the councillors should provide more information about their host countries to Vietnamese businesses, protect their interests, and propose expanding their list of export items in each individual market.
Senior officials from 10 ASEAN member countries met in the Laos capital city of Vientiane on February 26th, ahead of the ASEAN Foreign Ministers' retreat. Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs Lê Hoài Trung led the Vietnamese delegation to the event.
The ASEAN senior officials meeting discussed a range of important issues, including ways to effectively realize the ASEAN Community Vision 2025, as well as relations between the group and its dialogue partners. The officials were also given information on the progress of the post-2015 plan on ASEAN connectivity and preparations for the third phase of the ASEAN Connectivity Initiative. Under the theme, Turning Vision into Reality for a Dynamic ASEAN Community, Laos, as the ASEAN chair in 2016, has proposed an array of priorities, including narrowing development gaps in the bloc and increasing ASEAN connectivity in terms of multiple sectors, among others. The retreat is the first meeting of ASEAN foreign ministers under the chairmanship of Laos in 2016. During the meeting, the ministers will discuss ways to effectively implement the ASEAN Community Vision 2025 and its 3 blueprints adopted by ASEAN leaders at the 27th ASEAN Summit held in November last year.
Vietnam reported a trade surplus of $100 million in February, bringing the country's trade surplus to $865 million in the first 2 months of this year. More details coming up next.
Between January and February, the country's exports went up 2.9% year-on-year to $23.66 billion, while imports slipped 6.6% to $22.8 billion. Phones and spare parts remained the biggest export staple in the 2-month period, with a value of $4.27 billion, up 2.5% year-on-year. They were followed by apparel products, with $3.6 billion in value, up 12.4%, and electronics and computers, with $2.35 billion, a rise of 6.2%. Meanwhile, Vietnam continued to spend the most on machinery and components, which cost $3.84 billion in the period, down 13.6% compared to the same period last year.
Vietnam's tourism sector aims to welcome 1 million Russian visitors by 2020 and at least 400,000 Russian holidaymakers this year. The information has been released at a tourism promotion program in Moscow.
The event was jointly organized by the Vietnam National Tourism Administration, the Vietnam Tourism Association, the Department of Tourism in Hanoi, and the Russian National Tourist Office and the Russian Tourism Association. At the event, President of the Russian Tourism Association Sergei Agafonov highlighted Vietnam's tourism potential and the possibility of increasing Russian visitors to Vietnam. During the event, Russian tourism agencies looked at incentives for Russian tourists in Vietnam. Vietnamese tourism service providers introduced a tourism website in Russian, as well as promotions and tourism packages. The Vietnam National Tourism Association has worked with numerous relevant bodies and localities to launch new tourism products, discount programs, and improve service quality, particularly in the Central Highlands, the South Central region, the Northwest, and Hanoi.
The southern province of Dong Nai has led the country in attracting foreign direct investment in the first 2 months of 2016. More details coming up next.
Accordingly, the province has lured $463 million worth of foreign direct investment, which accounted for 46.3% of its target and presented a rise of 3.4% compared to the same period last year. For the review period, 14 new projects were licensed with a total registered capital of $169 million, while 17 projects currently operating were allowed to increase capital by $298.8 million. Taiwan took the lead among countries and territories investing in the locality in the review period, with 4 projects worth $125 million. One of the main reasons for the increasing FDI inflow is that investors are taking the initiative to receive expected opportunities from free trade agreements, particularly the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement.
Businesses in the southern economic hub of Ho Chi Minh City need to recruit some 26,000 workers in March. The figure has been released by the Municipal Center for Forecasting Manpower Needs and Labor Market Information.
Of the total, people holding university and college degrees account for 30%, those trained in vocational schools 35%, and manual workers 35%. Most vacancies are available across the fields of information technology, electromechanics, architecture construction engineering, industrial electricity, garments leather shoes, tourism restaurant hotel, economics finance, import-export, and medical and pharmaceutical sectors. Job seekers in the month are expected to surge 20% from February. University and college graduates will have chances to get stable jobs thanks to increasing demands from enterprises.
Low-cost airline Jetair has recently announced a promotional week offering 2 million tickets at 0 Vietnam Dong. More details in the following report.
Tell me all about this name.
From March the 1st to the 8th, promotional tickets can be bought at the website vietjetair.com and also compatible with smartphones at m.vietjetair.com or at www.facebook.com/vietjetvietnam. The tickets will be available for all domestic and international routes to Seoul, Taipei, Singapore, Bangkok and Yangon, and for the travel period from March 15 to December 31st, excluding national holidays. Founded in 2007, Jetair currently has a fleet of 34 aircraft, including A320s and A321s, and operates about 200 flights daily. The airline has to date carried 20 million passengers on 47 domestic and international routes to Singapore, the Republic of Korea, Taiwan, China, Thailand, and Myanmar. Hanoi's Transport Department said it will begin issuing international driving permits for both Vietnamese and foreign residents on March the 1st. Our reporters will provide more details.
Those who want to obtain international driving permit should submit a valid motorbike or car driving license granted by Vietnam and an application form along with a fee of 135,000 dong to the department. Foreigners must also include their permanent resident cards. The permit will be issued within 5 working days after the required documents are submitted at number 2, Phung Hung Street, or number 16, Cao Ba Quat Street. Earlier, Ho Chi Minh City's Transport Department started granting international driving permits on February 25th. People who are living in the city are required to call the helpline 081081 in advance to arrange a meeting for registration submission at 252 Li Ching Tang Street in District 3. The permits, valid for 3 years, will be issued in Vietnamese, English, French, Russian, or Spanish within 5 days after registration. The permits will allow Vietnamese residents to drive vehicles in 73 countries that are members of the Vienna Convention on Road Traffic, established in 1968.
Those who wish to support Agent Orange dioxin victims can make text message donations from now until April 19. More details in the following report.
By texting GACAM to switchboard 1409, an individual can donate 18,000 Vietnam dong, about $0.8, to victims of the toxic chemical. Speaking at the campaign launching ceremony on February 25th, President of the Vietnam Association of Victims of Agent Orange Dioxin Nguyen said, over the past 5 years, the program has mobilized over 13 billion Vietnam dong, equal to $580,360 from 700,000 messages delivered. According to Ring, the building of the Association Center for Social Protection, which was approved 3 years ago, is scheduled to be completed in March. The 16.7-hectare facility, located in Phuc District, Hanoi, is expected to accommodate Agent Orange victims from nearby provinces. On this occasion, the association also introduced its Zakam magazine. Numerous activities are scheduled to take place this year to mark the 55th anniversary of the use of Agent Orange dioxin in Vietnam, which is also the National Day for Agent Orange victims, August 10th.
A river parade of 12 sailing boats took place in Han River of Da Nang on February 25th as part of activities surrounding the ongoing Clipper 2015-2016 Round the World Yacht Race in the central city.
Among the racing boats is a 58-member Da Nang Vietnam crew. The night parade was arranged to give an opportunity for the people of Da Nang to see the race fleet out on the water, and also to allow the crew to experience the beautiful nighttime scenes of two of Da Nang City's symbolic features, the Han River Swing Bridge, which was opened specially, and the Dragon Bridge, which looked so spectacular when illuminated each evening. As the fleet passed through the Swing Bridge, the Dragon Bridge breathed fire multiple times in salute to the crew. The fleet will leave Da Nang, its first Southeast Asian stopover, on the Clipper 2015-2016 race circuit on February 27th to continue its journey.
Ba Chao, a form of traditional singing by fishermen in the central province of Quảng Nam, has been recognized as national intangible heritage. We have more in the following report.
Fishing villages have long harmonized their singing and dancing techniques in the local art form, which is performed at prayer ceremonies in the Lunar New Year, to the marine god, and before sailing all year round. Ba Chao lyrics, which describe the close-knit fishing community and their hope for safe journeys and bumper harvest at sea, are easy to remember and sing along. During a Ba Chao performance, both singers and audience focus their minds, praying for safety and prosperity. Currently, its coastal commune in Quảng Nam has its own Ba Chao troupe.
And that comes to the end of our program. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.